What's up guys, Chris, VA Travels, and I'm about to visit the Gold Mining Camp Museum here at Monroe Park in Fauquier County. And yeah, when you think Virginia, you don't usually think gold mining, but yeah, it was a pretty big industry at one time. And yeah, I thought it would be pretty interesting to check this place out, take a break from the historic homes, and yeah, they open in about half an hour. You can go inside. So I'm just gonna walk around right now, look at some plaques, and it consists of 3 main buildings: the bunk house, where you slept, the mess hall, of course, where you ate, and the assay office. That's where they extracted the gold from the ore. And yeah, over here, some equipment. Check this out. And yeah, you could imagine they had a cable going around that, belt driven. And this big slab over here, doesn't say, just in memory of this Thomas Sablon. And the land was donated by Pat and Thelma Monroe. So that was nice of them, dedicated 1998. And over here, some coal cars. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so like I say, pretty big industry. Altogether, there have been 260 gold mines in Virginia, 19 in the southern Fauquier area. There was some over in Spotsylvania. And yeah, there's a big gold vein right here, the Eastern Gold Belt. It shoots from just a little west of Washington, D.C., kind of near Great Falls. Shoots all the way down to Alabama. And one of the hearts of it is here in Fauquier. And here's an overview and quite a bit to see. The 3 main houses I had mentioned, Bunk House, Mess Hall. And yeah, you've got some Hornet Balls. They used to spin those, break apart the ore. This forthcoming power shed, where you've got a head frame where they would pull the ore out of the ground. And this thing, a chilling mill. Horse would pull those things where they would also crush the ore. Stamp mill. Yeah, so pretty neat. Walk around, check this place out. And like I say, we're at Monroe Park. It's got a playground over there, baseball field, soccer field. And we're right off of Route 17, just inside of Fauquier. The assay office where the gold was processed, and some scales. Important step in determining the gold's value. Down here, Pittsburgh oilman Michael Benedum, he bought the Fauquier mine in 1934. Saw a little return on his investment, and there were 2 different types of assaying, I guess. There was chemical and fire. Fire was cheaper. And the chemical process, they would use mercury, liquid mercury, also known as quicksilver. It would cling to the gold. And over here, a smelting furnace. Melted down the gold. Okay, all right, take a look inside this place. All right, we're inside, a lot to see. Show you around. And some tools they use, some just wrenches and pliers, a blower, hammer. And step 1 was to find the gold. Scale over here, those little plate things say 25 cents, 50 cents, $2. Can't really make that out. T-metal, sand, sterling, sand setting. Yeah, the 2 different assay processes, fire and chemical. And they would first smelt the gold, get rid of any other minerals. And they would use these crucibles, they would call them, these ceramic cups. 1920. Then pour them into these molds. Once they cool, you pop them out like ice out of an ice tray. And stoves sometimes reach 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And as always, pause and read. an iron stoker. And yeah, as I said, they use quicksilver, cling to the gold. Amalgamation. There's a nugget right there. Periodic table. Some sulfuric acid. Yeah, mercury. Hydrochloric acid. Fauquier County. All right, so extracting gold. Some of the equipment they would have used, yeah, obviously a bunch of lanterns going underground. Lids for those little crucibles, and some boxes. Borax, huh? Is this kind of a quartz rock? All right, yeah, mercury bottle. Bunch of chemicals over here. Cyanide, mercury. Okay, little office desk and old phone, little crank right here. And the mine manager's desk. Typewriter over here, typing up an explosives license. Very old typewriter. Oh, he talks about the Randolph mine in Spotsylvania County. It was used as a mine and for agriculture. Henry Ford purchased a mine in Orange County, but he just bought it just so he needed the equipment. Scale, and if you like, you can try on this assayer's uniform. And how they could tell where gold would most likely be if they found iron pyrite, which is known as fool's gold. Also quartz. They knew that they were a good chance they were in the area. And here's the geographic map. They've got this color-coded quartz, granite, soapstone, greenstone. Another desk over here, some more tools. Yeah, again, fool's gold, that iron pyrite, and granite. And they could tell by rock formations, and again, like I say, other rocks, the quartz and the iron pyrite. All right, cool. And big old safe. Gold coin down there. And yeah, fill this thing with some gold bars. 2023, $2,006. And look how much it's gone up, 1998, $292. And just a few more things over here. Isn't it crazy how just gold all throughout history, if you go to any culture anywhere around the world, gold was always the one thing that it seemed like everybody agreed upon. Yeah, some miner helmets, some equipment. Over here, panning for gold, some amethyst, garnet. All right, more of that fool's gold. Okay, on to the next building. All right, so let's walk over to the mess hall where they ate. One thing I don't know if I mentioned, that gold was first discovered on the north side of the Rappahannock River, first discovered in Virginia, just a couple miles outside of Fredericksburg. And there are a couple things, the Hornet Balls down there. I think a lady's down there with her kids, so I think I'll go into the mess hall first, and then, yeah, and then walk back there. Whew, yeah, a little deceiving. It's bright and sunny, but it's cold. All right, so yeah, as I say, a mess hall, obviously, it's where they ate. At breakfast, you would have eaten your bacon and eggs with other miners. Some fat cats right there. Looks like they're playing poker or something from the Harper's Weekly. That's up at Great Falls, 1909. Mining was a dangerous profession. An obituary from the Fauquier County Democrat in 1917 tells of a miner that was beheaded. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Check this place out. The mess hall. Oh, all right. They've got the old radio. One of Roosevelt's addresses, I guess.
The hysterical demands of hoarders, and it is my belief that hoarding during the past week has become an exceedingly unfashionable pastime.
I'll let you pause and read.
It needs no profit.
Of course, we got your stove here.
That they can get their money. That they can get it when they want it.
And like I say, after they ate, they would play games, cards, dominoes down there.
People will again be glad to have their money where it will be safely.
Try on the apron, I guess. Kids. What is this?
I can assure you, my friend,
1936 calendar.
money in a reopened bank than it is to keep it under the mattress.
And I'll just show this. You can pause and read if you want to.
Program depends, of course, on the cooperation of the public.
Pretty nice spread. Of course, you had your coffee. Jobs were scarce, of course, during the Depression. Cinnamon syrup. Canning jars. This guy whipping something up. Let's see what's in here. There's different cough syrups and Prince Albert, I found out that's not Queen Victoria's husband, but her son, King Edward. $1930 almanac. Pretty neat. Some soap I saw. Cool. All right. Oh, bathrooms. All right, so next door, the bunk house where they slept, and I think first I'm gonna, well, you know what that building's gonna be. All right, yeah, I'll go to the bunk house, the little garden down there, and then I'll walk back and look at those Hornet Balls. It looks like maybe those are some big quartz rocks right there. I might walk over there on my way out. So I read this plaque. The bunk house, sleeping quarters. Okay, yeah, people flocked here looking for jobs during the Great Depression. And yeah, a mix of immigrants, black workers, white Virginians. Yeah, all right. Got quite an array of cedars over here. right, so last building. Oh, some bunks. Some pipe tobacco back there. Kind of a really ragged quilt. Some more Prince Albert up there. Crimp cut. Yeah, of course, you've got your stove. Life in the bunkhouse. Yes, wash your laundry. Oh, cobbler station. Men of all ages. I think this, it looks like this is going over what was on the plaque outside. Oh, and if I didn't mention, 1934, they cranked this thing back open. The industry was hot between 1800 and the Civil War. The mines closed down during the Civil War, and some didn't reopen because they just weren't profitable at the time. But in 1934, for whatever reason, gold went up from $20 to $35 an ounce. And then the mines started opening back up, so this place boomed, I guess luckily, during the Great Depression. Check that banknote out. Buffalo nickel right there. Old kind of Model T looking thing. Yeah, so you know they did some drinking in here too. Another old radio, and yeah, back then if you wanted to hear music, well, I guess they did kind of had a crude radio, but for the most part you would have to play it. So banjo, violin. John Ashby and his band were popular at the time. Camp life, that guy's doing some laundry. Just, oh yeah, the different chores. Oh yeah, a picture of his kid. Family pictures. Shoes down there, iron. I don't know, a horseshoe I think I see. Dear son. Huh, overalls. All right. Cool. All right, well, that's the bunker. Or the bunkhouse. And yeah, once those kids are finished up, I'm gonna walk back, look at the Hornet Balls, and you can pan. They've got a little setup, so it looks like they're panning for gold. I'll just take a quick look at those rocks, those quartz-looking rocks. Actually, let me walk back here. I'll just film them panning. Might be some good footage. Oh, hey, I wanted to say to the people who have been dropping me super thanks, I didn't even know what that was, what they were until a couple months ago. I didn't have it enacted, but yeah, I appreciate the support. That's super cool. As I say, you know what that is. And yeah, come look at these Hornet Balls first. And they would put the ore in the balls, spin the balls, and they would break apart, was the idea. And you can see this one kind of damaged. And yeah, and they brought these over from the Liberty gold mine 2 miles away. So yeah, you can see a ton of ore would be lucky to yield 20 ounces of gold. So that's just over a pound out of 2,000 pounds. And yeah, this crushed the ore. So yeah, let's come check that out. Cool. All the different minerals over here. Fossils. Yeah, I could imagine they would find some fossils. Sea urchin. Once upon a time, this was all underwater.
It wouldn't be really bad. That might be an emerald. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, so there's some big kind of quartz looking rocks. I assume that's what they are. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, and yeah, it was pretty interesting, something different. Glad I stopped by. And if you haven't done so, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon. See ya.